What's going on, everybody? Today we are going to be playing around in Vessis. Now these Vessis that I have are the weekend shoe. I went with the weekends because I thought the storm bursts were just a little too extreme. I prefer a more flat shoe. I usually disc golf in Vans Ultra Range or something like that. Some sort of flat shoe. Sometimes Hey Dudes, honestly, a lot of the times. Especially because most of the courses that I play out here are generally flat, pretty dry out here in Northwest Florida. So the point of today's video is not to show you that Vessis are waterproof. Everybody knows Vessis are waterproof. I'll go dunk them in a glass of water at home if you guys would like to see that. It did rain a couple of days ago, but there's not going to be any puddles out here, nothing like that today. So we're just mainly going to be testing out the comfort level of these shoes, the grip, and just kind of let you guys know how I feel about these shoes as disc golf shoes, because that's kind of what they are advertised to be, right? So we're just going to play a short little pitch and putt here, give you guys an idea of how these shoes are going for me. I did walk around the grocery store a little bit this morning with these, and other than that, that's my extent of wearing them. So they're pretty much brand new. Hole one here, 280 foot, straight down the gut. Let's see if we can get there with the Doomsday Discs blackout. Grip locked to the sky. Woo! You guys know we gotta do 2 off 1 though. I'm gonna try to throw one more flat. Let's go with the streak, because I don't want to have to throw it on a hyzer, because I've been pulling my hyzers lately. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah. Sit down. There we go. Put the brakes on there a little bit. Hopefully we can get a birdie there. So far on those first few throws, as well as walking around the grocery store this morning, I can say that these are some pretty comfortable shoes just to walk around in. I can see myself slipping these things on every day. You don't have to lace them up. They slip right on. They're almost like a neoprene kind of material, a bit stretchy. The laces will tighten up around your foot, but these shoes kind of hug your foot pretty well. Again, it's almost like a wetsuit for your foot. It's like a wetsuit shoe. So they say these shoes are supposed to be like a waterproof knit. So they're supposed to be a little bit breathable. I'm not getting a whole lot of that. They're definitely kind of warm on my foot. As I whiff that putt, first putt of the day. Hey, at least we got it chain high, right? At least there's that, I guess. All right, hole 2, it's 205 foot down there. We're gonna throw the Rot premium plastic putter, see what we can do. Lady peeking out behind the tree. Let's throw it a little more right. On hyzer too. Just throwing hyzer today. Not the best, but we'll play it. So like I was saying, this morning it's probably about 65, 60, low 60s maybe right now. And it feels really good out here. A little bit dewy, a little bit overcasty. It's kind of chilly out here, actually. My upper body is pretty cold, but my feet are definitely warm. Not sure how these are going to do in the summertime with sweaty feet here in Florida, but time will tell. Let's go. Drained it with the Rot. Hole 3 is 210 foot, just right down there, right in front of the woods. We're going to go with the Air Coakley Glow Pathfinder on a little forehand out here to the left. Maybe a little touch of hyzer, but not too much. Okay, come back. Okay, we got a little shot from the bushes there. Definitely didn't come back as much as I thought it would. Oh gosh, a little stick about just tripped me up in these Vessis. Oh Lord, how are we gonna? I don't even have a putt, even with a straddle. Maybe if I go left, then I got trees in my way. Oh gosh, and spider webs. There's like nothing right here. Might be a tiny window. Let's see. No way. No freaking way. I don't know how I just did that. I literally had to putt that thing like this. Like Calvin Heimberg style. I don't know. That was kind of crazy. So I stopped off over here to talk to you guys. Hopefully you can see me in the camera. My left foot is starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. These aren't the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna go barefoot right quick because I got to give my foot some relief. This I don't know if these things just got to get I don't know if these things just got to get broken in or what, but they're a little bit, I don't know. I don't know how it's hurting my foot either. Like it's just like all around, like all over my foot. It's kind of just hurting. I don't know if it's like because the material's like hugging my foot constantly or what it is, but anyway, we're gonna jump back on the hole 4, see how we feel towards the end of the round. They are nice shoes so far, but do I think they're worth the price? They are a little bit expensive, right? I think some nice Vans, or honestly just some Vans slip-ons, anything like that will do fine. They're not waterproof, but a lot of times I don't really need the waterproof shoe here. So that's my conclusion of that. Yeah, we'll see how we feel towards the end of the round. It's not super uncomfortable yet, but it's getting there. I think I just might need to, I think we're still in the break-in period. Obviously we need to break these shoes in a little bit more and come back. So I'll probably have to do a follow-up video to this video to see how these are feeling after you know, a month or so of wear. We've got a hole 4 here, 196 feet. Shoes are feeling all right. They're not, I mean, it's not so uncomfortable that I'm noticing it. So just keep that in mind. It's not too bad. I think they're just breaking in. Here we go. We're gonna go zone forehand here. Go around it. Oh yeah. I skipped off the little concrete there. I think that's gonna be absolutely bullseye. Doesn't get much better than that. So I'm excited to play a little bit more in these shoes, especially maybe do some tournaments this year. We play at a lot of courses like Gator Links in Milton, Florida, Blackwater. If it rains the day of the tournament or the day before the tournament, that area does not drain very well at all, and there will be some very, very thick puddles. I have had some rounds where my feet have gotten wet playing there. So we're gonna throw hole 5 here, 180 foot, just behind that tree. We're gonna go throw the Trevor Staub signed cash. Never thrown this disc before, so I'm pretty sure they're overstable. We're gonna throw it out to the right side. Just let it crash in. Let's just try to throw it flat over there. Oh yeah, just go. Oh yeah, it's a little bit short. Didn't quite get a good snap on that, good release. It's probably the shoes. All jokes aside, these shoes are pretty nice. Aside from the little bit of comfort factor, I think I'm just used to a shoe. It's a little bit, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, these are a little bit tight on my feet. Now, I don't think I need to go a size up because my toe isn't even really all the way to the end of the toe box, right? So I don't think I need to go a size up, but they are a little bit snug on my foot. I think it's just the material. Like I said, they're like a wetsuit on your foot, so they kind of hug your feet a little bit. If you've ever worn a wetsuit, they kind of constrict you a little bit. It's like a compression suit almost, right? So that's what these shoes are doing to my feet. So obviously this isn't a sponsored video. Vessi didn't send me these shoes. I'm trying to give you guys an honest review of what I think about them. So I'm not gonna sit here and just say, oh, they're the most comfortable shoe, best shoe ever worn, because are they the best shoe I've ever put on my foot? No, not really. Will they be good for playing disc golf? Yeah, probably. They probably will. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I am kicking up when I walk. I'm kicking up all kind of dirt onto the back of my legs and the back of my shoe. So this is not a complaint or a diss to these shoes. I kind of kick dirt up in all of the shoes that I wear. I just thought it was worth mentioning. Hole 6 is about 305 foot down there. It really plays about 315, something like that. I think U-Disc says this is 320 actually, but it's a little bit uphill. We're gonna go with the blackout on a little bit of hyzer. Hope we can make it there. It needs to beat the tree. Okay, there we go. Beat the tree, got a little bit left. Probably edge a circle, maybe a little bit farther. So I think another thing that's important to talk about, while comfort and feel is gonna be the most important thing, I think style and looks, it's gotta be talked about a little bit. Can you wear these every day and pass them off for a normal shoe? Sure, you definitely can, and that's why I picked the weekend shoe was because I kind of thought they looked a little bit more like a typical shoe. As we missed the putt. So I might not be the best person to say whether these shoes look good or not. I mean, I'm dressed like Adam Sandler, but I think they do kind of look okay. I wore these to Walmart today. You know, they don't look that bad. Are they the best looking shoe ever? No, they kind of look like a cheap cloth shoe from Walmart. Actually, I used to buy like $10-15 shoes from Walmart, and they look pretty similar to this, to be honest with you. So as far as looks wise, you know, I give them kind of a mid-tier. We're gonna go with the Doomsday Despair on this straight 240 foot hole, 230 foot hole. Get up, slide, cha-cha, do the cha-cha. We're gonna skip right over that last hole. You guys didn't need to see that putt. We weren't gonna make it anyway. Hole 8's 190 foot. We're gonna go with the Trevor Staub Cash again. Real quick, I want to talk about who these shoes might be for. Do I think, are these shoes going to make you a better disc golfer? No, obviously not. Shoes aren't going to do that. What's going to do that is time and practice. And I think more importantly, you should be practicing in shoes and apparel that you're comfortable wearing. If you're thinking about your shoes, if you're thinking about your feet hurting constantly, you're not going to play well. You're not going to practice well. So I think it's important to go with something that you're most comfortable with. Would it be nice to have a pair of Vessis around for those super rainy tournaments? If you're somebody who does a lot of tournaments, absolutely. You know, if you're somebody who plays disc golf every day, no matter what the weather is, absolutely have a pair of Vessis handy. Have them in your closet ready to go on those rainy day rounds. Should you wear them every single round? I don't know. Maybe you should go with what's more comfortable to you. If these are the most comfortable shoe for you, then go with them. But I don't think I'll be grabbing these every single day. I'll probably be going with my Vans Ultra Range or some sort of shoe like that. I just slip those on. I don't even have to think about them. They feel really nice. Those are my preferred shoe. Anyway, let's throw this cash right in the bucket. That was a weird throw that I did there. I don't even know how to explain it. I didn't pull through. I just rotated it. I don't know. The shoes are messing me up. Look at that. So we'll end it off here. Hole 9, 150 foot chip shot. Gonna go with the zone on a forehand. Well, I talk about are Vessis worth the price. These weekend shoes, I think they were $145 before shipping, before tax. So they are pretty steep on the price. I think Vans Ultra Ranges are somewhere in the $100 range, and you can go pick them up at, you know, your local shoe store, right? So you don't have to pay for shipping and all that. So, and another thing is you can try them on before you buy them. Vessi are only online. You have to buy them to try them. So it's not really the most practical thing for everybody, especially if you are kind of picky on shoes. Do I think they are worth it for rainy day rounds? Absolutely. I think they are probably the best shoe you could have for a rainy day round. I will pick these up every single time. Every early morning round in the summertime when there's dew on the ground, I will 100% be wearing my Vessis, because I don't like, I come out here a lot early morning rounds in the summertime, and it's really dewy out here, and it's really annoying to deal with on your feet, much less dealing with it on your discs, having to dry your discs off every time. The last thing I want is my feet getting wet at the same time. So it goes into that thing I was talking about on the last hole, which is what's not going to be in your head the most. If I'm coming out here on a wet day, I'm going to be thinking about my feet are wet. That's what I'm going to be thinking about the whole time. My socks are wet, my feet are wet, I'm uncomfortable. If I'm wearing these shoes, I'm not going to feel that way. So I'm going to be able to focus on practice, focus on throwing the disc, especially in a tournament situation. Let's finish this out here, 150 foot, and yeah, go get some Vessis, I guess. Here we go. Really pitiful, but doesn't matter because it's a 150 foot hole. Probably still going to be a birdie anyway. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did get any useful information out of this that may help you in one way or the other, whether it be go purchase Vessis or maybe to stay away from them for now, let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought. leave a like on the video and subscribe. Definitely helps me out a lot. If you guys are interested in purchasing anything from Doomsday Discs, use my link down in the description and use my code EricG Disc Golf at checkout to save yourself 10%. So we'll have that link down in the description for you to copy and paste. But for now, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. Peace. See if we can make this one last putt here. 15 footer with the zone. Oh wow, barely snuck that in there. Shoo.